Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm super excited to be broadcasting for you today. Following up Tori, who is the live at 5. I tuned in for a bit of it, even when I was sitting in the green room, and I think Tori is so great. And I met her a while back at a open mic. No, it wasn't an open mic. It was a songwriters round, and that's where I first met Tori. And I'm obviously on the piano, she's on the guitar, and she played along to a few of my songs without charts or anything like that. It was so cool. But that's how I actually originally met Tori. And she is such a great person. She's been so instrumental in this whole program. And so, yeah, Tori's great. I love her. I'm super excited to be following up. So I'm gonna do, as per usual, a mix of covers and originals, and I'm gonna start off with a original, and this one, it's hopefully gonna be my next single. We'll have to see. I was actually just recording this the other day, and we got the vocals all done, we got the song all finished up, so this is way too much. I just wanted everything to be okay, like it used to be. Oh. Push my feelings to the side and walk away to avoid the pain. Words that I don't say, and I hate the thought of you without me. Now I'm overthinking and I can't breathe. No one ever said love is easy, but no one ever said it'd be this hard. And I can tell that you can tell that something isn't right, but I just wanna know who you've been talking to all night. Feeling like we're fading, yeah, I'm feeling out of touch. Know that you don't treat me right, but I love you too much. Way too much to quit, too much to leave. I can't let go. I keep trying, you go silent. Feels like I'm alone. It's the little things that always bring me down in my feelings now. Got a lot of issues that we work around, filling me with doubt, and I'm tired out. And I hate the thought of you without me, but I just don't wanna be so lonely. No one ever said love is easy, but no one ever said it'd be this hard. And I can tell that you can tell that something isn't right, but I just wanna know who you've been talking to all night. Feeling like we're fading, yeah, I'm feeling out of touch. Know that you don't treat me right, but I love you too much. Way too much to quit, too much to leave. I can't let go. I keep trying, you go silent, feels like I'm alone. I love you too much. 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 All right, so that was way too much. It is currently unreleased. Thank you, Rowan. Me too. Hi, Jim. It's great to see you again. Hello, Adelard. I have the comments here. I'm just reading them in between songs on my phone. So if you have any requests or anything of that nature, feel free to comment down below and I will read that and do it for you. I have a different cup today. As you can see, I don't have my usual mason jar. I have this cup. I don't know what to call it. It's very vibrant. It totally clashes with my white background. But you know what? I think it makes it a little more spicy. So there you have it. Alrighty. So next up, I'm gonna do a cover, and this song is by my absolute favorite, Regina Spektor. I became super obsessed with this song around, I thought it was like recently, but it was actually 4 years ago I found out. I was doing this thing called Song Studio, which is actually a week-long summer intensive like camp, I guess you could say, but it's not really a summer camp. It's like a writer's retreat, but a week long at the RCM in Toronto, and it was so much fun. And the first time I did it, my friend Ella did it with me, and she introduced me to Regina Spektor. So thanks to Ella for that. But this is on the radio. This is for Jim because Jim was the one who reminded me of Regina Spektor. So I learned a bunch of her covers, and this is on the radio. This is how it works. It feels a little worse than when we drove our hearse right through that screaming crowd while laughing up a storm until we were just born, until it got so warm that none of us could sleep. Then all the styrofoam began to melt away. We tried to find some worms to aid in the decay, but none of them were home. Inside their catacomb, a million ancient bees began to sing our knees while we were on our knees, praying that disease would leave the ones we love and never come again. On the radio, we heard November rain. The song is real long, but it's a pretty song. We listened to it twice cause the DJ was asleep. This is how it works. You're young until you're not. You love until you don't. You try until you can't. You laugh until you cry. You cry until you laugh. And everyone must breathe until they die in breath. No, this is how it works. You peer inside yourself. You take the things you like. You try to love the things you took. Then you take that love you made and stick it into someone else's heart, pumping someone else's blood and walking arm in arm. You hope you don't get hurt, but even if it does, you'll just do it all again. On the radio, we heard November rain. The solo's real long, but it's a good refrain. We listened to it twice cause the DJ was asleep. On the radio, on the radio, on the radio, oh, on the radio, on the radio, oh, on the radio. Ooh, bum-ba-da-da-da-dum. All right, so that was On the Radio by Regina Spektor. I am just checking to see if there's any comments. Yes, thank you, Jim. Hello, Adelard. Me too, Rowan. Like, she's so talented. She's such an like multi-dimensional artist. I love her, and her voice is amazing. Yes, Purple Cup. I'm gonna be a Mustang as of September. For those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, that means I'm going to Western University. I'm studying. Oh my God, why am I forgetting what I'm studying? No, I'm taking Bachelor of Arts major in Popular Music Studies. For some reason, that went out of my head for a second. Purple Cup to match Western 2024. All right. I think it's time for another original. And I want to do this one. It's off of my first CD, 1215. And I wrote that a while back. It was kind of a condensed version of all my work up to that point, and this was one of the songs off of that CD. It's called Titanic. I wrote it about a friend of mine, and she was a lot older than I was, but she was making some very, very bad decisions in life. And even though I was like 6 years younger than her, I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea, but she would kind of do it anyway. Which, I mean, fair enough. But I did write a song about it. She's doing a lot better now, which is good, but this is Titanic. What were you thinking? Couldn't you just leave it alone? Can't see how to turn this around. You look so surprised though. Where'd you expect this all to go? Feels like I'm watching as you drown. You drown. There's no use for these excuses. All these words have other uses. It's too late to say I told you so, but I told you so. Sail out like you're invincible, just like the Titanic, pure panic, headed for a tragic end. What were you thinking? With miles of darkness down below, it's clear that you're losing all control. There's no use for these excuses. All these words have other uses. It's too late to say I told you so, but I told you so. Sail out like you're invincible, just like the Titanic, pure panic, headed for a tragic end. Race to the bottom, only you and the devil. So sail out like you're invincible, just like the Titanic, pure panic, headed for a tragic end. Sail out like you're invincible, just like the Titanic, pure panic, headed for a tragic end. All right, so that was Titanic off of the 1215 CD, which you can check out on my website if you want, or on all of the streaming platforms. Thank you, Jim. It's so great to see some familiar names in the chat. I always love seeing that. And I hope you're all doing well. Um, I know we have people here who it's super late for, and I do really appreciate you tuning in. It means the world to me. So, on that note, I think I'm going to do one that I covered once on this show called Tiny Talent Time. For those of you who don't know, that's a show on CHCH, which is a network in Hamilton. Yeah, I did this song, and then I also did an original, and they ended up airing the original instead. So I don't really have proof of this, but I am a huge Coldplay fan. I know Paul is as well, and I know he's watching, so I figured I'd do this one. One of my all-time favorites. This is Clocks. Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against have brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing, come out of things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head in a trouble that can't be named. Tigers waiting to be tamed, singing, confusion never stops, closing walls and taking calls. Gonna come back and take you home. I cannot stop now that you know. Singing, come out upon my seas, curse miss opportunities, and I'm part of the cure, or am I part of the disease? All right, so that was Clocks. I now have a little bit of an audience you guys can't see, but if you see me looking slightly off camera, it's because there are people watching now in my living room, so not behind a screen. So I would be staring at all of you in the eyes if you're here. However, unfortunately, COVID doesn't allow for that to be a thing, which I'm really sad about, but I can't wait until we can do that again. I know some artists are doing things like house concerts, like backyard social distance house concerts. So I'm looking into doing something like that myself. I think it would be a lot of fun. I know Tragedy Ann in Guelph, if you want to have a backyard house concert, please check them out. They're so amazing. I've done a few house concerts with them, and I've just gone to their gigs to watch, and I love their music. They're so good. So I know they're some of the, they're an example of an artist doing a kind of proactive thing through this. So you should check them out if you want to have a little backyard social distance gathering. They're absolutely amazing. Good, Paul. I'm glad. It's been a while since I've done that one, and it's not usually in my reel of Coldplay songs I covered, so I wanted to do a different one. All right. So I'm going to move my phone here because I'm no longer reading the comments, but feel free to drop some requests, and I will check it after my next song, or any songs that you guys want to hear. If I roughly know it, I can Google it and pull up the chords and do that for you. So this one is called Home. And I wrote it all over Canada. I wrote it on a road trip. And then I recorded it with my piano teacher who actually moved out east. So you can check out that video on my YouTube channel. This one, I'm gonna give a shout out to Jim because I know he likes this one, so. This is Home. In the quiet of the night, reach around my empty bed, and I'm wishing for your hand. I'll grab your sweater instead. It's a sweater that I stole, and it fits 3 sizes big.